It is now my honor and privilege to introduce the recipient of this year's Veterans of Foreign Wars Congressional Award, the senior senator from the Mount Rushmore state of South Dakota, the Honorable Tim Johnson. I'm still reading this, right? Senator Johnson is a fourth-generation South Dakotan who served 2 years in his state's House of Representatives and 2-year terms as state senator before being elected to the U.S. House of Representatives in 1986. He was elected to the U.S. Senate in 1996 and now chairs the powerful Senate Appropriations Subcommittee on Military Construction and Veterans Affairs, which is one of 12 subcommittees tasked with reviewing the President's budget request, hearing testimony, and drafting legislation to allocate funding for government agencies within their jurisdiction. Under his leadership, America's veterans were finally able to get advanced appropriation passed into law for the Department of Veterans Affairs. Plus, he got the Senate to pass additional substantial VA funding increases to even beyond what our independent budget requested. Senator Johnson also chairs the Senate Committee on Banking, Housing, and Urban Affairs and was recently added to the Senate Defense Appropriations Subcommittee. The senator is a member of the Congressional Advisory Board of the Operation Homefront, a nonprofit that provides emergency support and troop morale programs similar to our national military service programs. His father served during World War II, and he is the only member of the Senate to have a son serve in both theaters. Brookings Johnson, an Army Guardsman, has fought in Iraq and Afghanistan, as well as serving in Bosnia and Kosovo. The Veterans of Foreign Wars Congressional Award has been presented annually since 1964 to one sitting member of the House of Senate or Senate for significant legislative contributions on behalf of those who have worn the uniform. This award is extremely important to us because it recognizes that our military, our veterans, and our families of the past and present have a champion who is in our corner on Capitol Hill. Please join me in welcoming the recipient of the 2011 Veterans of Foreign Wars Congressional Award, the courageous Senator Tim Johnson. Thank you.
2011 Congressional Award and Citation awarded to Timothy P. Johnson, United States Senator, South Dakota, in grateful recognition and sincere appreciation for his outstanding service to our nation, for his loyal support and dedication to current and former members of the United States Armed Forces and their families, his indomitable spirit and extraordinary personal fortitude, coupled with his steadfast determination toward improving the quality of lives of our veterans, troops, and their families, is truly remarkable and has earned him the utmost regard, respect, and admiration of the veterans of foreign wars of the United States, in witness whereof we have hereunto set our hands and the official seal of the Veterans of Foreign Wars of the United States this 7th day of March 2011, approved by the National Council of Administration, signed by Richard L. Eubank, Commander-in-Chief, Alan F. Gunner Kent, the Adjutant General. Thank you.
National Commander Eubank, ladies auxiliary, Senior Vice President Rankin, and VFW members gathered here today, good morning, and thank you for bestowing on me this tremendous honor. It is humbling to join prestigious list of recipients of the VFW Congressional Award. Here from my state of South Dakota is State Commander Dave Cawley, State Legislative Auxiliary President Jan Cawley, State Adjutant Quartermaster Rick Barge, and other members of the South Dakota delegation. I'm proud of you. Throughout my time in Congress, one of my highest priorities has been to assist our military members, vets, and their families. We have a duty to honor our commitments to those who served our country, and I take this responsibility very seriously. This obligation holds personal importance to me, as my eldest son, Brooks, is in the Army National Guard and has served in active duty in Bosnia, Kosovo, Iraq, and Afghanistan. I'm proud to have served as chairman of the Senate Military Construction and VA Appropriations Subcommittee and use that position to ensure the VA has the resources it needs to provide quality care for those who served our country. After years of inadequate funding, I worked to ensure that the Senate's fiscal year 08 VA spending bill fully funded vets' health care for the first time in 21 years. Each year since then, I have fought to protect and ensure VA budgets adequately fund benefits and care for vets throughout the country. For many years, I worked on legislation to provide mandatory funding for the VA. I pursued this legislation out of the belief that our nation's vets should have access to health care they've earned when they need it without having to worry about partisan gridlock is once again preventing passage of annual appropriations bills. And if anyone wonders whether partisan gridlock is more than a possibility here in our nation's capital, I present to you the FY11 budget process as Exhibit A. But I'm proud to say the legislation I worked on laid the groundwork for the Veterans Health Care Budget Reform and Transparency Act of 2009. I joined all major vet service organizations, including the VFW, in supporting this legislation and working for its passage. I am proud that Congress worked in a bipartisan way to pass this bill to provide funding for the Vets Health Administration 1 year in advance. This was a real victory for our nation's vets, and we are already realizing the benefits of this legislation. With the current gridlock over federal funding levels, it is reassuring to know that the VA medical accounts are funded at FY11 levels and not falling victim to budget shortfalls and delays. Securing advanced appropriations was a big accomplishment, but my work for our nation's vets is far from over. I'm sorry to say the budget battles for next year look every bit as challenging as this year's. In addition, we must continue to address veterans' homelessness, reduce the claims backlog, and meet the health care and educational needs of our ever-growing vets population. Your organization is a tireless advocate for our nation's vets, and I commend all of you for your efforts. Because of your hard work, the lives of countless people have been profoundly changed for the better, and our nation made stronger. As I work on these issues in the Senate, I know I have a strong ally in the VFW, and I want to close today by reminding you that the VFW will always have a friend in me. Thank you once again.